Who's right? Who's wrong? You decide. Hash it out. Brought to you by Redmond Wholesale.
Hi, I'm Carl Markman with Redmond Wholesale. We're incredibly proud of our history of educating and partnering with the broker and banker community to prepare you for what's next. We've always been committed to same-day turn times on initial underwrites, which allows us to earn your business each and every day. We're happy to sponsor the following program.
Welcome to another edition of Hash It Out. I am Frank Array here with Brian Stevens, and I've got my son is in the mortgage industry. He's brand new, Brian, and
yes, he is.
And so he's
handsome. So he's
got a leg up on you.
He's
got a leg up. He's going out there and he's doing the things that I'm telling him to do, and his boss is telling him to do. And he's doing these things, but he's getting to the point where he's starting to do some things, and then not. Maybe he does them for 6 weeks and then they stop. He starts falling off from that activity and then kind of coming back and going, hey man, it doesn't seem like it's really working. You know what I mean? And so what I'm seeing is that he, like many loan originators, is starting to fall into that trap of not being consistent with something. And, of course, I'm coaching him out of that because, I'm me and I'm not going to let him fail, on my watch. But that consistency thing, and there's a lot of good points to be made about this, and I know you hear about consistency a lot, but we need to hear about it again. So, thoughts on it?
Okay, I'm dead serious about this.
Okay.
Consistency is the elixir of salespeople. It's just that simple.
Right.
Whatever strategy you do, it doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
It's like diets. If you do it consistently, it will work.
Right.
If you stop doing it, it won't work.
Right.
If you have an activity and you stop an activity, you drop an activity.
Right.
All the equity that you've gained up until that point, all the time and money that you've invested into it, you've dropped.
Right.
The thing is, and I don't think people talk about this enough, but sales is hard work.
Yes.
It's just hard work. We do a lot of traveling,
Yeah.
and we hear people that are selling magic pills. If you eat this pill for $5.99 a month,
Right.
you're going to be a much more successful person. And what they do is they factor out any work and effort that you have to put into it.
Correct.
And that simply isn't true.
Yeah.
So if you have a calling strategy, if you have a video strategy, if you have a blogging strategy, if you have a social media strategy, if you have a visiting office strategy, if you have a flyer strategy, it doesn't matter what it is. Once you stop that activity, you drop that activity.
Yeah.
And anything you put into it is going to be lost forever. And I think this is what we see from all the loan officers that we speak with, and salespeople really, all across the country. It's failing at activities. I'm going to bring this up, maybe steal your thunder here on this.
Yeah, go for it.
But when we first started doing Think Big, Work Small,
Yeah.
we did it for a couple of years.
Right.
And we had very, very few views. And it wasn't until about year 3 when the thing started to take off.
Right.
But what we did is I think we were just too stupid to stop.
Yeah.
And so after about year 3, we hit our bandwidth and things started to improve. Now, with regards to your son.
Yeah.
Okay. New people in the industry are great because they don't have to unlearn bad habits.
Yeah.
And the longer you're in sales, the longer you're dealing with failure, the more you're going to be jaded. And what happens is on a subconscious level, you start convincing yourself that marketing ideas that you've tried and not succeeded with are no longer good ideas.
Right.
And what this does is limit your opportunities for new ideas because let's face it, even with technology, there's just a finite number of things that you can do.
Yeah.
So what I'd recommend as far as consistency goes is pick your pony, okay, and ride it to the finish line.
Yeah.
You got to stick with it. If you're doing anything and you're going to do it for under 2 years in sales, you're not giving yourself a chance. And the truth is we look at things in instant gratification terms.
Right.
I want this thing to work for me now. I want the result now, or I'm going to move on to something else. The truth of the matter is, if you're a loan officer, this is your chosen profession. This isn't a 1 month, 2 month deal. This is a 10, 20, 30, 40 year deal, right?
Yeah.
And so the activities you're going to do today is an investment into your future years down the road. You're going to develop the habit to be more successful with your consistent activity. It is the elixir of salespeople.
Yeah, and I don't have a lot to add to that. I will point out, though, you and I, one more time. And if you're not totally familiar with us, right, we run the National Real Estate Post, a very successful real estate and mortgage blog. We have about 250,000 subscribers across the country. Okay, we've been doing this for 9 years.
Yeah.
I think 9 years. We've been doing it for 9 years. bear in mind we do a show at the nationalrealestatepost.com virtually every single business day.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've been doing it for 9 years.
Yeah.
Okay. The result of that has been we've flown around the country, many times. We've had speaking engagements. We got paid to speak. We've been, let's be honest, over the past 9 years, if you added up all the money that we've generated from this, it's millions of dollars. I mean, it's millions of dollars that were generated from it. And, it all was because, like you said, we were just too stupid to stop. We just never stopped doing it. We do it every single day. What if we stopped after 3 months? What if we stopped after 1 year? Where would we be today?
We would be raging alcoholics writing loans right now, complaining about how hard everything is.
We'd be pissed off about TRID. Yeah, you know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with being a raging alcoholic loan officer, believe me. But you know what guys get what we're trying to say. I mean, pick your poison, stick with it. And I love that you drew a line in the sand for these guys. You said if you don't do it for at least 2 years, then you didn't give it the test.
You didn't.
And I'd say that's a fair number. I'd say 2 years is a fair number in anything that you do, and then look back and see what's going on and make your adjustments. So with that, you guys have a great week. We'll catch you later here on Hash It Out. Leave your comments down below. We're out of here.
Be too stupid to stop.
Too stupid to stop.
Bye.
Bye.
What's the ultimate measure of a wholesale lender? Commitment. Remmen Wholesale is committed to our broker partners. It's why we provide a huge educational platform offering everything from webinars to seminars to individualized training tools in the program you just watched. We understand that our role is to make you look great in front of your customers and referral sources so you can earn more business and increase your income. Find out more at RemmenWholesale.com.
This is Mortgage News Network.